like a hypogean from the rift, swooping in to rescue me from this miserable job. I'm exhausted. Totally spent. Work, endless work. I'm dying here. I need a break. Just one little break. Merlin, let me have one day off, just to breathe and to have some fun. You're so heartless. Since I signed that agreement with you, I haven't stepped out of the Lyceum once. Not even a single day of rest. A job with no days off. Why did I ever agree to this madness? Anyway, how's the investigation into Lamar going? Even stuck here in the library, I've heard plenty of whispers. The whole school's been in a panic. So, oh wise Merlin, have you uncovered the true culprit among the suspects? Oh, and just so you know, the board has already appointed an acting headmistress. According to the regulations, Lamar's authority has been transferred. That's right. And you don't look thrilled about it. Figures. Every time you come to me, it's either for gossip or you're begging me for something. Well, what is it this time? Oh, I see. Another sneaky type like you who needs a student badge. That's easy enough. But what should I make you do for me this time? How about tomorrow I stroll in late, leave early, and just look the other way while I'm here? Of course. Who doesn't? Come on, say yes already! Slacking off doesn't mean doing nothing. And the Lyceum students are all so well behaved, I hardly ever need to enforce rules anyway. Yes, tomorrow's going to be glorious! I'll sleep in, roll out of bed, maybe check for violations. Oh, nope. That'd ruin the slacking. Here, the badge is ready. Info's all filled in. Novice level magic student, Ina, enrolled last year. That work for you? It's only temporary. Doesn't need to be perfect. Now go! Don't interrupt my planning for tomorrow's lazy day.
Move it! If we're late, the daily special at the Enchanted Cup will be gone.
The Enchanted Cup? That's the place on Holt Street, right?
Yeah, you gotta try it! Their drinks are unreal! Beyond anything you can imagine!
That popular, huh? Their business must be booming.
They're packed every day. You know Niall, don't you? The one who got sick during the selection exam.
You know Niall? And you even know about his illness?
We're both in a divination club, so we're close. The school never made an announcement, but everyone's been talking about it. He used to practically live at the Enchanted Cup. I heard he'd even skip class just to line up for their specials.
Enough chatting! We've gotta run, Lore! Maybe there are still a few specials left!
He betrayed us by acing it!
Shouldn't you be happy your friend did well?
You don't get it. Last year, all three of us flunked, and we swore we'd improve together. But Elvin, he spent all his time queuing at Holt Street or sneaking novels in class. Hadley and I warned him plenty of times, but he didn't care. And yet now he's got a perfect score. and his control of mana is better than ever.
He must have been faking the whole time, lulling us into a false sense of security, and cramming like crazy at night.
I hate people like that the most.
You said he queued for drinks? At the Enchanted Cup, right?
Of course! What other shop could it be?
Sneaky guy. I've got to call him out on it.
As expected, most of the investigation leads point back to Holt Street. If I'm right, we'll find our next clue there. Looks like another shopping trip then. I have to wonder what kind of shady deals are going on right under our noses. There's the Enchanted Cup again. Their ads are everywhere. Looks like Niall was right. This place really is the student hotspot. We'll have to see it ourselves after gathering intel.
Everyone be extra careful. Get the accounts spotless. No mistakes this time.
So, the rumors are true. Someone's coming for an inspection?
Yeah, young Master Rowan himself.
Rowan? Oh, that's a relief. I was worried it'd be Master Aurelian. Recently, he's been lurking around Holt Street with his people a lot. Out of everyone on the board of directors, he's the one who scares me the most. I can never understand him. He's always muttering about mutual partnership or something. That's it. You know him too? Master Rowan's easier to understand. Plus, Braddock always loves the little walnuts I feed him.
Ahem. Maybe don't gossip about the committee behind their backs. Anyways, make sure everything's perfect. We can't afford to mess up in front of Rowan.
We've gathered enough intel. Between the Consortium's inspection procedures and what we've learned about the committee, the Enchanted Cup still interests me more. Let's go grab a drink then. I've got to see what drink could possibly drive students this crazy.
Sold out again? It's 5 days straight I've missed the daily special. I'm a loyal customer. Shouldn't I get priority? You're not pulling some trick, are you? I've heard of this. Hunger marketing.
Mr. Parn, we'd never do that. Truly. The special's limited because the ingredients are rare. We simply can't make enough. We're sorry.
But I've tried everything else in the menu 100 times. I just want something new.
Since you're a regular, how about trying our private mix?
Sounds intriguing. What is it?
A custom drink. Made just for regulars like you.
A custom drink? Really?
Yes, though you need a reservation. If you're interested, I can explain.
What do you think? What I want to know is how this place caught on so fast with students. They're the hardest market. Picky, fickle, and strapped for cash. Hardly profitable. And the drinks aren't cheap. Even if they're good, are they really that good? Enough to pull in graduates, too? So how exactly did this shop win them over? Agreed. Intel alone isn't enough. We need to see for ourselves. Don't worry. I'm good at disguises, mingling, and fishing for info. We'll start with the daily special. See what the barista says.
Hello! You're students from the Lyceum, right? First time here? I'm not surprised. We're popular among students. Hope we live up to the hype.
What do you recommend?
Oh, there's so many. Illusion has layered flavors for the adventurous. Magic Garden is warm, sweet, with floral and fruity notes. If you want something refreshing and balanced, Sunrise in the Woods. Or the student favorite, Scarecrow, earthy and rustic.
Our friend recommended the daily special. They said it's the best drink here.
I'm sorry, the daily special is already sold out.
But that's the one I came for. My friend said after drinking it, he felt amazing. Like his mana shot up and spellcasting was easier.
Mana boost from a drink? Impossible.
Then which drink does it? I'll take that one.
Dear customer, you must be joking. No drink can raise mana. Your friend must have remembered wrong.
That's right. I may be a student, but I'm a noble from Savannah. I'm different from the others. Surely these coins will do. 2 cups. Name your price. Is this enough? My father is a close aide to His Majesty himself. He always said that politeness is useful, but never necessary. I prefer being courteous. But if we can't buy 2 drinks, even with our status, then politeness ends here.
I'm terribly sorry, my lady. Our humble shop is honored to serve you. Perhaps then you'd like to try our custom service. It's pricier, but I'm sure you wouldn't mind.
A drink crafted just for me. Perfect. Nobles value uniqueness overall.
Ah, but custom drinks require a reservation. I'm terribly sorry. You came unannounced, and our master drink maker isn't here. But if you like, I can book you for tomorrow. We'll craft your personalized drink and reserve the daily special just for you.
We don't have time tomorrow. It has to be today.
In that case, esteemed guests, I'll send someone to fetch our drink maker right away. Please, wait here a while. If you find waiting boring, the grove at the end of the southern avenue has lovely scenery. Perfect for a walk.
The enchanted cup is clearly hiding something. The barista mentioned custom-made drinks, but he was so vague about the details. He even brushed us off, saying we'd need an appointment. It's obvious he doesn't want to deal with us. His polite tone seemed natural enough, but to a trained interrogator like me, it felt too rehearsed. And then there's what he said last. The grove at the end of the Southern Avenue has lovely scenery. A specific location, huh? I thought he would tell us to go for a walk, but never with such a specific place. That feels scripted. Either someone guided him to say it, or there's something special about that place. A code. Maybe that's where we're supposed to meet someone. Let's go check that location. Maybe this time, we'll be the ones setting the hook.
You're remarkably clever to make it all the way here.
You startled me. Who even are you?
Relax. I am exactly who you've been seeking from the Enchanted Cup. Think of me as the facilitator of your ambitions.
You know what I'm after?
Of course I do. I appreciate talent with promise. Every student here is a potential asset. But you, my dear, are rare stock indeed. Plenty of students come to me looking for custom drinks. Few actually have the wit to find me, let alone qualify as a business partner. You, however, you intrigue me.
Business partner? No, I just want to boost my magic like my friend did.
Consider this. Last month, a student of your level entered a similar arrangement with me. His magic increased by 66.6%. A tidy number, wouldn't you agree? But you, well, let's just say you could surpass even that, if you are willing. You would become the pride of the Lyceum, a rising star whose brilliance could make even legendary names such as Merlin pause in admiration.
Really? I could be that powerful?
Confidence, not flattery, drives growth. I am a man of results. I do not promise what cannot be delivered. Investment is all about returns. I never waste time on dull prospects, and you are an exceptional asset.
Then, how much would it cost to boost my magic? If it's too expensive, I might not be able to afford it.
Money? That's a trivial concern. Mere coins are beneath someone of your potential. I offer free trials. You will not spend a single coin. All I require is a simple contract. A formality, nothing more.
A contract? Just signing it will increase my magic?
Oh, of course! Can't spill the exact method. That's my top trade secret. But I guarantee instant results. Sign, and you gain power while I gain your trust. A win-win partnership. Wouldn't you agree?
If that's the case... Fine, I'll try it.
Excellent! Prudence and courage in equal measure. Qualities of those who prosper. Together, we shall achieve results you will not regret. Tell me your name and hand me your student badge.
Ina.
One final confirmation, Ina. Are you sure you wish to enter this magic contract with me?
I'm sure.
Very good. Then...
You know that man? I see. So he's with the Adamant Syndicate. In that case, his presence here proves the magic contracts are connected to the Adamant Syndicate. Maybe they're the ones orchestrating all this. We just don't know what they're after yet. What do you think? That Nile kid lost his magic because of the contract. And Franz promised it would give me more. Is there something more behind it? We don't have enough information yet. I'll flag all of this as suspicious and dig deeper.
Envoy, we've completed the preliminary examination of Headmaster Lemar's body. Our findings show he died several days before the selection exam. Trace analysis points to his office as the likely place of death. The fatal wound was at the back of the neck. Someone crushed it from behind with tremendous force, far beyond what any normal human can manage. We tested for magical residue. The injury was purely physical with no traces of magic. These are the initial results. We're still running a full examination, and we'll report back once it's complete.
You heard them. The physicians are still at work. Let's head to the headmaster's office. I'll get clearance from the acting headmaster. Maybe we'll find new clues. Here.
I've been waiting for you. I know this is a sensitive time, but I have a bold request. I'd like to help investigate Headmaster Lemar's death. Anything at all, even the smallest task. I just want to help.
You want to assist me? Why?
I'm from the Grenvalden family. When Headmaster Lemar was young, he fought alongside my grandfather. They were close. My grades were mediocre when I took the entrance exam. The headmaster personally overrode objections and admitted me into the preparatory class, letting me study here and become who I am today. Since then, within the rules, he's often looked out for me, even tutoring me in subjects I struggled with. He once told me he hoped I'd get the best magical education and become an outstanding mage, fulfilling my grandfather's wish to restore the honor of the Grenvalden family. So now, I feel I have to do something for him. If I just stand by and do nothing, I'll feel miserable and guilty.
I know the rules say I shouldn't involve you in this, but I understand how you feel. And as you've probably guessed, I'm not one to blindly follow protocol. I've already asked this student to assist me.
That's why I felt I could make this request.
Very well. you may accompany us into the headmaster's office to collect clues. However, you will be under constant supervision. Do not touch anything without permission, stay close to us at all times, and report anything you find to me immediately. Do you accept?
I do. Thank you for your trust, Envoy.
Then follow us. What's wrong? Did you find something? An evil aura? Are you sure about that? That scratch Sylvan found. Could it be from a flying hypofiend that got in here? Wait, we can't assume anything yet. We need to finish our search and gather more evidence. These marks are strange. The wood underneath hasn't been exposed to the air for long.
Huh. But this wasn't here before.
Are you sure, Sylvan?
Positive. The last time I was here, the headmaster pulled some reference books from this very shelf. I was watching him, and this mark wasn't there.
How odd. It's high up and deeper at the bottom. Almost as if something moved upward. Could it have been made by something that flies? Let's keep looking. It looks like the headmaster was investigating the case of students losing their magic before he died. But these are only the initial files. There are no detailed follow-up records. Yes. No damage, missing pages, or signs of the binding being tampered with. But I can't be sure this is everything. You know how the Syndicate operates. If the headmaster traced the magical disappearances back to them, they wouldn't hesitate to stage a tragedy to silence him. But let's not jump to conclusions. We need more evidence.
Stop! Without my permission, you are not to touch anything.
Sorry, my mistake. Envoy, could you come here for a moment?
What did you find?
I remember the headmaster once mentioned this hourglass. He called it the Echo Glass. It can record the images of its surroundings for a period of time.
The Echo Glass? Then it could hold a record of everyone who came in here just before the headmaster died. This is a powerful artifact. It'll take a significant amount of magic to activate. I don't think I can manage it alone. All right. I'll leave it to you then.
The selection of royal court mages has always been the sole responsibility of the Serene Lyceum. The exam content falls under our jurisdiction. The Crown may offer suggestions, but that's the limit of their input.
Headmaster, with the selection being announced on such short notice, accepting the royal family's help with the exams would save us a great deal of time. Let's not forget, these mages will serve the Crown. Involving them now ensures they get the specific talents they need. It would also be seen as a significant gesture of goodwill. Don't you agree?
I'll take it under consideration. Jervin, have you heard anything about students losing their magic lately?
Just rumors. They say some students caught a strange illness that caused all their magic to vanish. Even Professor Solis couldn't cure it.
Do you know anyone it's happened to?
No, sir. Not personally.
I see. You have a lot of pull with the other students. If you hear anything new, I expect to be informed immediately.
Understood, Headmaster.
Headmaster Lemar. He's been dead for roughly 3 hours. Strange. He was caught completely off guard.
Professor Zoria discovered the body?
If the echo glass is to be trusted, then the headmaster was still alive when Dorella and Jervin were with him. That would make Zoria the first on the scene. It's suspicious. The timeline suggests someone else must have entered between Jervin and Zoria. Yet the echo glass shows nothing. Either someone erased the image, or the killer is one of them.
You mean...
Jervin, Dorella, Zoria. All 3 are suspects.
But Jervin was with him when he was still alive.
We don't have all the facts. I won't jump to conclusions. You should go, Sylvan. And you are not to speak a word of what you've seen here to anyone. Is that clear?
I understand. Thank you for allowing me to assist.
Based on the evidence, I'll be questioning all 3 of them again. I'm sorry, but protocol forbids anyone outside the task force from observing. You have my word. I will share the results as soon as I can. Let's meet tomorrow morning at Verity Plaza. I've spent the night interrogating the 3 of them. They're all suspicious, but the evidence pretty much clears Jervin. The headmaster died from severe physical trauma to the back of the neck. Jervin can't even stand. It would have been physically impossible for him to deliver that strike. As for Dorella, after the headmaster's death, she was made acting headmistress. Barring any complications, the role will become permanent. On the surface, she benefits the most. She has a motive. But given her size and strength, there's simply no way she could have inflicted that kind of injury. Furthermore, Jervin testified that when he went to the office to discuss the magic loss incidents, he saw Dorella leaving. If his statement is true, then the headmaster was still alive after her visit. We've found no evidence to support that. Now, about Zoria. She admitted to using magic to manipulate the headmaster's corpse, but insisted it was to rattle the real killer, to make them panic and slip up. That's hard to believe. Grave-calling magic, especially the control of corpses, is an evil art. The fact that Zoria practices it is deeply suspicious in itself. As a gargoyle, she is tall and possesses superhuman strength. She's fully capable of delivering the killing blow. Exactly. And that is the most troubling part. Our investigation found no grudge, no conflict of interest. Zoria was one of his most trusted colleagues. And yet, she was the first witness. She tampered with the corpse. And she had the means to kill him. All things considered, she's our prime suspect. By Imperial law, she's been detained at the Office of Public Order. The investigation will continue. If new evidence emerges, she could be cleared, or proven guilty.
Envoy Evie, emergency! A hypo-fiend is rampaging on Holt Street. The guards can't hold it.
A hypo-fiend? Understood. Evacuate the civilians. I'm on my way. Good, let's move. There's no time to waste.
What in the world? That's a hypo-fiend! What's it doing here? What? A hypo-fiend made it all the way to Holt Street? I was just picking up some magical supplies. I heard a huge commotion from the shipyard, but I never imagined it was an attack. What should we do with it? Should we report this to the acting headmistress? Wait, what's that on its tentacles?
Let me see. Looks like wood shavings? The cuts are fresh. It must have been just a short while ago. The headmaster's office. That fresh scrape mark high on the bookshelf. If these wood fragments match the mark in the office, it proves this thing was there. That aura you sensed. It must have been from this creature.
It looks familiar somehow. Ah, look! It's just like the hypo-fiend from our first selection exam. They look almost identical, and they can both fly, although this one seems much stronger. Right. Pippa said she got lucky because she didn't have to face one at all. Could this one have escaped from the exam site?
It's agile and strikes directly with its tentacles, dealing heavy physical damage. So, you think it could have killed the headmaster? Compared to Zoria, this seems like a far more likely culprit.
If this hypo-fiend really killed the headmaster, then who's the mastermind? Who set this whole thing up? The Syndicate? I've heard of them. Supposedly, they control most of the Empire's black market operations. I never thought they'd be bold enough to target the headmaster of the Serene Lyceum.
Think about it. If the headmaster had continued his investigation, he would have traced the clues back to France, and then the Syndicate itself. To stop his investigation, the Syndicate might have taken desperate measures, and they certainly have the means to carry out an assassination. But what's their endgame? The headmaster's death was bound to cause an uproar. They had to know we'd investigate. I'll issue an Imperial warrant for Franz's arrest, and assign more investigators to track the Syndicate's movements. Putting all the clues together, it seems likely that the Syndicate sent this flying monster to attack the headmaster and stop his investigation into the magic loss cases. There are still some gaps in the story, but for now, this is the most logical conclusion. I'll have our experts examine that magical artifact in detail. It's possible the Syndicate tampered with it, erasing key fragments to mislead us.
The exam monsters are all kept in a special storage facility for training. Checking the storage logs should tell us more about this hypofiend.
Understood. I'll send someone to inspect the storage room immediately. They're targeting students from a magical academy, so it must be magic-related. But their true purpose is still unclear. Don't worry, I'll continue investigating the magic loss incidents. We still can't completely clear her. She did manipulate the headmaster's corpse. Until we have more evidence, I can't officially declare her innocent. She'll have to remain in the office's holding cells while we gather more evidence and decide on our next steps. That concludes this phase of the investigation. Thank you for your help. I'll begin writing my report now. With this, I believe the selection exam should be able to resume soon.
Thank you for everything. Actually, you helped clear Jervin's name. For that, I'm truly grateful. He's my best friend. I've met many kind people since coming to the Lyceum, but no one's ever supported me the way he has. You might laugh, but he even tutors me in alchemy, a subject I've never been good at. But friendship can't just be one-sided, so I've always wanted to repay him somehow. Jervin is the heir to a powerful house, brilliant and gifted in magic. Aside from his leg injury and the pain that came with it, he's practically perfect. His parents tried everything to heal him. Royal physicians, reclusive masters, even master mages. But nothing worked. The injury was caused by a cruel dark magic curse. Even after a few magisters found a way to lift it, the damage was permanent. He can't walk or even stand. He's been in a wheelchair ever since. After that, he grew quieter. He used to be so lively. Still, he found the strength to move forward and return to the Lyceum, and rose again as one of its brightest stars. Despite everything, he only relies on himself. And as his friend, I've never been able to do much for him. That's why I was so determined to clear his name this time, even if it meant breaking my own code. Honestly, I lied during the interrogation. Envoy Evie asked me about the last time I spoke with the headmaster. During that talk, he asked me if Jervin's legs could ever be healed, but I didn't mention that part during questioning. Please don't misunderstand. I didn't mean anything by it, I don't know. The headmaster only mentioned it in passing. I suppose I just forgot. Later, when I remembered, I thought it wasn't important enough to bring up. But it's been eating away at me. I was afraid that hiding it might cause trouble. But I was also worried that bringing it up might damage Jervin's reputation. For nobles like him, honor is everything. Even if he's innocent, just being associated with the headmaster's death could ruin him. And right now, his family is choosing their next heir. Any hint of scandal would destroy his chances. We haven't known each other long, but my instincts tell me you're someone I can trust. And Envoy Evie trusts you too. My family has always followed the Knight's Code, and concealing something like this weighs heavily on me. Now that I've said it, I can finally confess to the goddess and find some peace. Either way, I'm grateful to both you and Envoy Evie. Truly, I can finally rest easy. Hey, could I ask you for a favor? Thank you, truly. I was hoping you could take a look at my sword. You remember at the art gallery I used that small anti-magic device? Well, because of its side effects, my sword has been losing its magical power. I'm not very skilled with alchemy or forging magic. I've tried everything I can think of, but nothing's worked to restore it. Could you see what's wrong with it? Thank you. Here it is. Please be careful. This sword means a lot to me. Did you find anything? Cracks? Dura above, I didn't even notice. Could that be why the magic's leaking out? Is there any way to fix them? I could try myself, but honestly, I'm hopeless at forging magic. What's wrong? Even so, I want to try. It means too much to me. This sword is called the Oath of Glory. It was reforged from the broken blade of my ancestor, who performed great deeds in the First Divine War. See here? When it was remade, he had our family oath inscribed right into the steel. Where the oath points, there glory returns. It's the most precious heirloom of House Grenvalden. More than a weapon, it's the symbol of our honor and knightly spirit. Yes, they say my ancestor Alistair Grenvalden was a mage knight without equal. He served alongside the gods themselves and achieved countless feats in the First Divine War. When the Lightbearer Empire was founded, he was granted the title of a Count. The Grenvalden name was known across the realm, a proper knightly lineage. But that was then. Now, our house has fallen on hard times. We've lost our lands, our title, most of our fortune. All that's left is the name. Before he passed, my father passed the Oath of Glory to me. He believed that as long as this symbol of our honor survived, our house could rise again someday. It's been nearly a century since a Grenvalden earned the crown's favor. All I have left is an empty title, baronet in name only. If I can't turn things around, in a generation or two, our family's glory will fade into nothing. The official reason? My magic talent was always stronger than my swordplay. You see how it is. Court mages have the crown's favor these days. I thought maybe, through the path of magic, I could attract royal attention faster. With a bit of luck, I could actually achieve it. Restore my family's honor. It's a bit calculating, isn't it? A far cry from the noble ideals my ancestors fought for. Yes, that's why I can't just stand by and watch it fall apart in my hands. Even if it's a long shot, I have to try to fix it. Thank you so much. What will we need? I know a merchant who deals in high-quality magical components. Come on, I'll show you the way.
Well, well. If it isn't two future magisters. To what do I owe the pleasure? Let me see. Ah, yes. I do keep a bottle on hand. Not many students can handle a reagent this volatile. The price, however, is steep.
The price is fine. I'll take 2 bottles.
Heavens! No haggling? I should have charged you more. I'm kidding. Of course. Here you go. These are top quality, I assure you. Apologies, but that one's too hazardous to keep in the shop. I'd have to special order it. You'd be looking at about 20 working days.
That's too long. Anywhere else we can get it?
Well, if you're confident in your skills, you could try extracting some from a razor claw assassin. Nasty creatures. What? You're using that for a magic experiment? I'm afraid the Empire has that one under strict lock and key. Without a trade license, I can't sell it. Sorry, I'm afraid I can't help there.
The Fire Vein ore is a dead end for now. But the Razor Claw Assassin, I did hear a rumor that one was spotted in the nearby woods. Maybe we'll get lucky. Brace yourself!
This is as far as you go.
Perfect. With the corrosive solution, we just need Fire Vein ore. Maybe a professor would know? I know Professor Fernando, the one in charge of the alchemy lab. He might know where to get that ore. He should be in the alchemy classroom now, preparing for his lecture. Let's go. What happened, Professor?
Another failure! My portable modular alchemy array is a pile of scrap! The lab exploded! My entire custom set of alchemy equipment, all gone! Do you have any idea how much gold I've literally burned through? Magic burns money, and alchemy explodes it! I'm filing for the triple research funding.
There was an explosion? Are you okay?
Me? I'm perfectly fine. It's not like I'm mourning 740 grams of dragon blood powder, 517 grams of glitter dust, and 625 grams of elderwood pith! Not at all! Bah! You youngsters don't understand! This is normal. The important thing is that no one was hurt because my protection spells held. And my personal stash of Fire Vein ore is perfectly safe.
Wait, Professor, you have Fire Vein ore? Professor, could you please sell me some?
Ah, so that's why you've graced me with your presence. You need something.
Sorry, Professor. I've been swamped with the selection exam.
Yes, save it. I remember all the help you gave in the lab. So what do you need it for?
It's for my family sword. It was damaged.
That heirloom of yours? I can't believe you let that happen. Fine. How much do you need? For a blade that size, that's about right. All right. I can spare that much. I won't even charge you. Here.
This is too generous.
Aren't you in a hurry to fix that sword? Consider it your advanced alchemy assignment. Now, take your course materials and go.
Thank you, Professor.
Oh, don't look at me like that. Off with you both. Shoo! Some of us have funding requests to exaggerate. And if you botch the enchanting and lose an eyebrow, you know where to find me.
How's it looking? Can it be fixed? Really? That's fantastic! But I can still feel its magic fading. That's strange. The blade itself is perfectly restored. Why wouldn't the magic return with it? Its source? This sword was reforged from an old broken blade. It wasn't made from any special magical materials. Are you saying that because it wasn't forged with enchanted materials, its power has to come from somewhere else? And now that external source is fading? So you've already figured it out, haven't you? What's the sword's true source of magic? Please, just tell me. Don't keep me in suspense. You're teasing me, aren't you? The ruby in the crossguard? I see. The magic from the gem is channeled into the blade through these runes. So the anti-magic ray must have drained the ruby itself, which caused the sword's enchantment to fade. So if we repair this ruby, the Oath of Glory will be restored? The problem is, an ordinary magic gem won't be able to handle the high-level enchantment on this blade. We'll need a high-grade one capable of storing a massive amount of magical energy. I don't have anything like that right now, but maybe we'll find one on Holt Street. With luck.
have the heart for shopping? I heard the headmaster's incident shut down the entire selection exam. Aurelian mentioned you were all brought in for questioning. Are you all right? I see. Well, as long as you're safe. So, what are you looking for? Need a hand? High-grade gems, huh? The guild's local vaults keep a few in stock. Tell you what, if you find what you need, I'll give you a 20% discount. No, 30% just for you. Ha! Nice try! But that would ruin my ledgers. Anyway, here, take a look. See if any of these meet your needs. Nothing? Not a single one in the whole lot? Seems our merchants haven't done their market research on the Lyceum students. The inventory is lacking. I'll need to schedule another market analysis and restock. I've got work to do. See you later!
Not even the Mithril Consortium had one? Then finding the right gem on this street will be tough. Will we have to go all the way to Savannah? A collection? Only nobles could afford something like that. Wait, you don't mean... Jervin? We are. It's just... I feel guilty even thinking about asking him. The truth is, when I first approached Jervin, it wasn't purely out of friendship. I had an ulterior motive. My family's long fallen into ruin. Jervin's a true noble with real influence. One of the few people of his status I could actually get to. After his injury, I deliberately grew closer to him. I thought that if I could earn his trust, I might attract royal attention, and maybe revive my family's name. It's been so long since anyone even remembered the Grenvalden house. At first, yes, but over time that changed. The more we talked, the more I realized he was genuinely worth knowing. He never looked down on me. Never used his title to belittle others. Everyone knows he's kind, composed, and noble. He can be a bit commanding at times, but he's a true friend. He never once doubted my motives. He's helped me countless times, without asking for anything in return. Yes, I'm ashamed of how I first saw him. I've been trying to make it up to him ever since, to protect him however I can. Of course not. He'd never allow that. He's too proud. Maybe I should just apologize to him directly. But I don't even know how to start. I'm not afraid I was wrong. Just afraid of losing his friendship. You think so? Maybe you're right. Maybe I'm just overthinking it. Yes, I should just talk to him. I saw his butler Leman on the street earlier. If he's around, Jervin must be nearby. Let's go find him. Jervin?
You look like you've got something on your mind. If you need help, just say the word.
I came to apologize.
So that's how it was. I see. To be honest, I already knew.
You knew?
Let's just say I had a feeling, but it doesn't matter.
You don't mind?
To be honest, I've dealt with nobles all my life. I'm used to smiles that hide calculations and handshakes that conceal betrayal. But you, Sylvan, you may have started with a goal, but you became a true friend. And when you had to choose between ambition and friendship, you chose the latter. You even had the courage to come clean. I know how to read people. I've watched your actions, and nothing I've seen has ever made me doubt your character. You carry the honor of House Grenvalden. You have your ancestors' kindness, their integrity, their honor. You're a good friend, so stop blaming yourself. You don't owe me an apology. As your friend, I want to see you succeed. To see you restore your family's glory.
I don't even know what to say.
No need for words. They never quite fit moments like this anyway. Now then, you didn't come all this way just to apologize, did you? Please, go ahead. I'm curious what brings the two of you here together. I see. So you need a high-grade magic gem. LeMan, fetch the Phoenix Star.
But young master, that gem was meant for your new staff.
It's fine. I have other options.
As you wish.
Take it, Sylvan. The Phoenix Star. There's no ruby more powerful. It should restore your blade perfectly. Go on, take it. I know what you're trying to say, but as your friend, I don't need repayment or promises. If you really want to do something for me, just thank me. From the heart.
Then thank you, Jervin. Truly.
A genuine thank you. Now, that's rarer among nobles than the Phoenix Star itself. I'll take that as your repayment. Go on, fix your blade. Oath of Glory, huh? A fine name. From now on, I suppose I get to share a little of that glory too.
It's restored! It actually worked! The magic's flowing through it again! Thank you so much. I wanted to repay you somehow, but nothing I own could compare. So all I can offer is a promise. And I swear I'll keep it, no matter what. I, Sylvan Grenvalden, swear upon the Oath of Glory. From this place to the edge of the world, from this moment until the stars fall, should you ever need me, this sword will rise for you. Bound by blood and bone, stronger than steel, this oath shall never fade. That's how my ancestors swore their oaths. They built the honor of House Grenvalden on blood and unbroken promises. Even though I didn't walk the knight's path, I'll still uphold our creed. To keep one's word, to stand against evil, to protect the weak, and to restore our name. Just as the engraving says, where the oath points, there glory returns. That's our family's motto, and my guiding belief. Thank you, and I wish you the same.
Quiet! Students, quiet down. I am acting headmistress Dorella. You all know me. I have an important announcement. Thanks to Envoy Evie, the staff, and the Academy Board, we've uncovered the truth behind Headmaster Lemar's death.
Madame Dorella, what exactly happened?
Silence! Details will be given to your instructors and passed along through them. No further questions.
But with a killer on the loose, how can you guarantee our safety?
This was an isolated incident. The Lyceum is more than capable of protecting its students. All you need to know is that the case is closed, and it has no connection to the selection exam. All participants have been cleared of suspicion. The investigation is over. On behalf of the Academy, I thank the royal family, the board, and Envoy Evie. I hereby announce that the Court Mage selection exam will resume tomorrow. All participants, gather at the Academy Plaza in the morning, where Chief Court Mage Siren himself will announce the details of the third trial.
Relax. There are no enemies here. Can you hear me? It's me, Zoria. No spell. This is my true body. The gargoyle you're used to is just a vessel I use. This is what I really look like. If I wish, I can use almost anything as a vessel. You could take a form like this too, if you ever became a Graveborn like me. The headmaster's death has drawn attention. Those behind it won't stay idle. What have you discovered? The Syndicate has been a thorn in the Arcane Council's side for a long time. You must be careful. Even though the case seems resolved, things don't feel finished. Good. My spell making the gargoyle move independently will wear off in a bit. I must return soon. No. Since the Council's founding, only Merlin has ever revealed their identity. The rest of us remain hidden, even from each other. Only the first seat possesses the Council's member roster, its authenticity bound by a divine pact. Even among the seats themselves, no one knows who the others truly are. As its leader, you know this better than anyone. Our secrecy is our greatest shield. Our identities are secrets people would kill for. I would rather remain imprisoned than risk exposure. A secret spoken is a secret no longer. Enough. As our leader, you understand sacrifice better than anyone. During the Second Divine War, you gave up everything to protect this world. You only survived by falling into deep slumber, losing most of your power. You should be grateful you're alive at all. Compared to your sacrifices, what I'm going through right now is nothing. The exam must proceed as planned. We need to uncover the true plot behind it, whether the Syndicate or Siren is pulling the strings. Then I take my leave. Everything rests with you now.